To another episode of Fix It. Today we have a 2009 Hyundai Santa Fe. We got a broken window switch in the rear driver's side, so we're going to replace this guy. So we got to take this door panel off. We got a screw behind here, screw up here, a poppet down here, and a screw down here which is exposed. So I'm going to start taking this one off. Don't lose it. Then you're going to have some of these little covers over these screws here. And you thought this was just for cleaning your teeth, this tool. This is actually good for taking these little covers off, popping these covers off. So these are like these things you use to clean the gunk from your teeth. You can get in there and pop these off if you can get that just started, and the little cap comes off and your screw is behind there. So we're going to take all of these out. You're going to use your pry tool. It's probably the best thing. Pry this back cover where the clips are. There should be a little indentation on the door part itself and on the door cover. That's where you pry back where the clips are behind there. You can't see them, just kind of have to see here on the pop and just do it nice and easy. Pry it back. Or you can even use just a regular toothpick. Sometimes works okay too, to peel these little caps out. And there's one at each end of the top of the door here. You're going to take those out. See at the inside of the door. There's another one here. Pop these out. And you want to kind of be careful with these when you're prying these off. If you could see in here, that's where the clips are. You see that yellow? Here's like a blue one. If you pry where the clip is, it's a little bit better. So you get off. You see. There's another one up here, and you can see here with that's the screw taken out of there. One by the armrest. There's another one by the handle. Another one by the inside of the door. And the pry area is down underneath. See where those notches are. Alright, so we got all the screws out of here. So we're going to carefully get the whole panel out. You're going to kind of lift up, out. Okay, so you're going to lift up and out. Hold on to the door frame, the panel, because you got a harness in here, a wire harness. And you're going to unplug that. You're going to unplug it, wiggle it straight down. And here's what the inside looks like. So we're going to be taking these, let's see, we got 6 screws to pull this switch. Here's your switch in here. I'm going to pull this switch out and replace it. I'm going to rest this on something. So we're going to take out actually the armrest. So actually you got to take more screws out. You got to take that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, these bottom 3, these guys, and then we'll separate that armrest from the panel. Alright, so we got all the screws out of the bottom here, on the back side. And we're going to take the armrest out. And here you go. Here's a switch. All this good funk inside the door. So here's your switch. Window switch. This one's busted, as you can see. This is where it sits in here. Put these clips, but once you take the armrest off, this all just comes out anyway. So we're just going to replace this switch assembly here inside the armrest. This is the window switch part number used for this one. I'll leave a link in the comment section. This is the switch itself. The cover on this one is the wrong color, so taking this switch out, I'm going to reuse the old housing. So what I did was just pry very carefully these tabs back and pull the switch itself out, so we can use that with the existing housing, because only the switch is broken. So this is the new switch. Like I was saying, I had to swap out the switch and keep the existing plate. So this just hooks back in under here, these two clips, and it should pop in here, and this little piece should sit inside this rack here, whatever you want to call it, this track. All right, and then you're gonna fit this armrest back onto the door panel. So there's a panel there. This will hook underneath. You see this guy? It'll hook in here, and it should be flush. And then on the underside, line your holes up. Start a few of your screws back in just to hold it in place. Because there's a bunch of screws here. I lost count, but there's a whole boatload of them. So we're going to put all these screws back in, and then we'll put the door panel back on the door itself. Okay. Alright, this will take me a while. Alright, so we're going to put the panel back on, make sure all your clips are in. Some of them got stuck behind. I had to pull them back out of the door and slide them back into the panel and line them up. Be careful of your speaker there. See the yellow guys there? I'm trying to line the bottom guys up. And then plug your harness back into the bottom of the window switch you just replaced. It should snap back up in there. Okay, and then we're just gonna back on. And we're going to just try this out before we put this back together, just to make sure the switch works before we button everything back up again. Alright, so you're going to fit the panel over the door lip, the window lip, and pop it down and then in. Push in on the whole panel. Nice and easy, and then pop in where all your clips are. Now you're going to have two screws here that are going to have the built-in washers. You may forget where you've taken them out, but on this one, it's a little bit wider than the rest of them. So that's going to go, one's going to go by the door handle. That's one, and then the other one's going to go down here. That's exposed. The other with the washer built in. Those are your two that are a little bit different than the rest of these. The rest of these, you got one here in the door, that one up there, and the other one up there, and the rest are clips. Okay, so we're going to just check it, make sure the switch works. Down, Good. We're done. Success. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.